Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the most up-to-date version of the GTA 6 map, exploring around it and giving you the best look at what we know so far about the map for GTA 6. So this video will give you the most up-to-date and comprehensive look at the upcoming map for GTA 6, and we're going to be hopping into it in just a quick minute. But first off, here's a quick shout out, and after that, we'll get into the video. Now today's shout out goes to SportBuzz. Now SportBuzz is the best community to chat, learn, and get the latest news about esports and sports in general. With SportBuzz, you can be one of the first people to be a part of something big. And with weekly giveaways, they reward members for being part of the community. Now, there are lots of sport communities out there. However, what sets SportBuzz apart is that it is an exclusive member-only community. This means that the quality of people and the information being posted is exponentially better compared to the free forums out there that could contain a lot of spam and misleading information. All of this can be accessed for only $3 a month, so whether you're a fan of esports or sports in general, SportBuzz is the place to go. So click the link at the top of the video description down below to join the SportBuzz community today. But with that being said, and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Alright, so right now we are currently on the latest version of the upcoming GTA 6 map, and this is what we are working with so far. Now, as you can see, this map is currently pretty blank. There's a lot of empty area, especially around here, up here, and especially on the panhandle in the corner here. However, it is starting to slowly fill in. Now, if you haven't already seen this website, this is a community-driven effort. Essentially, community members are taking all the information that we've seen about GTA 6 so far, including leaks, official trailers, and all of that information, and slowly piecing together the map of GTA 6. Now, there are two main cities that are built out pretty well at the moment. We have Vice City over here, of course, and then we have another city that we haven't seen before called Port Gellhorn. We have a small town down here called Homestead that's also pretty built out, along with the Gator Keys, which are a parody of the Florida Keys. Now, if we take a scroll out for a second, one of the biggest changes with GTA 6 in general is that compared to other GTA games before it, including GTA 5, GTA 6 is going to be based on an entire state. It's not going to be an individual city, but instead multiple cities in a whole state. So you can see here that it says Leonidas State up here. That is going to be the parody of Florida. And if you look at Florida on a satellite map, it looks very similar to what we have here with the Keys down here. We have Miami in the corner, which of course is a Vice City, along with all of these other areas around the map. So this is going to be the first GTA map with multiple cities across it. This is going to be a similar concept to what Rockstar did with their newest game, Red Dead Redemption 2, which came out in 2018. And having multiple cities across the map is going to make GTA 6 a lot more interesting to play because each city is going to have its own vibe, and especially with GTA Online, it's going to help players spread out a lot more with different activities across the map compared to GTA 5, where most players just stay in Los Santos and that's pretty much it. Now, in terms of size, as we can see, and this is to scale, the GTA 6 map is about 2 times the size of GTA 5 in terms of overall square footage. However, I expect it to feel even bigger than 2 times because, as we see and as we know, in GTA 5, the northern portion of the map is pretty bleak and there's not much going on here. With multiple cities expected across the GTA 6 map, especially up here, that area is going to feel a lot more populated compared to Blaine County in GTA 5. So not only is it going to be actually larger, but I think it's going to feel way larger as well. Now, another thing that I'd like to draw your attention to is the amount of detail in the map of GTA 6. Now, there's been a big focus on making the map just a lot more interesting and a lot less copy and paste compared to GTA 5. And we can see that very clearly along Vice City based on what's being mapped out so far, with all of these different islands that are placed around the Vice City area. We have a port on an island here. We have another island down here that I believe contains a hospital complex, another one that contains a golf club resort, and even the buildings in downtown Vice City are just more interestingly shaped rather than kind of the squares that we see a lot of in GTA 5. And even the road networks, especially in this area outside of Vice City, are just more interesting, and it's going to allow the game to just feel a lot more alive and a lot less of a grid format compared to what we have right now in GTA 5. Now, another thing that I think is very interesting is the use of islands, but more importantly, the use of water around the map. Now, this map is still being built out, as I mentioned, but as we can see here, there are many different areas where you can dock your boat when traveling across Vice City. And as we can see here, there are some water areas that are starting to be built out here, here, and also north of Vice City here. Now, we don't know exactly where these lead at the moment. This is still to be determined, but my assumption and my prediction is that in theory, you should be able to travel across the majority of the GTA 6 map by any mode of transportation: car, boat, and of course air. And with multiple airports expected across the map, including Vice City International, we have an airfield in Port Gellhorn, and probably another one in the northern part of the map up here, and maybe even a fourth one somewhere around here. This is going to allow players to travel between cities much quicker. So that's Vice City, and the reason why this part is the one that's been built out the most so far is because that is what Trailer 1 showed us a lot of, and there was a lot of information in Trailer 1 that the community was able to extract to put in this map that's being built out. Now, if we take a look at Port Gellhorn, this area has been built out a little bit more. This was primarily built out from the leaks that happened a while ago. However, as you can see here, and everything is time-stamped, the part of Port Gellhorn was shown in Trailer 1, so it is in fact a thing, and it should be included in the final game. There isn't much going on here. The one thing that I do find really cool that we haven't seen before in the GTA series, at least to the best of my knowledge, is a drag strip and also an actual racetrack. This should be really popular in GTA Online in free mode, so I'm really excited to see how they implement this into the map and what the final version is going to look like. In terms of the actual city, it seems to be pretty small. It's more of a town rather than a city. This area has been added pretty recently. It is a new bridge that is going across the water, and it seems like there's going to be a port, which I guess names at Port Gellhorn, that will be placed over here. There's a little motel, a car wash, a diner, some shops, and that's pretty much it. But I think the raceway especially is very interesting, and I do expect Rockstar to be adding more locations around the map that are designed for a better free mode experience. Right now, there aren't many areas across the GTA 5 map where players can just hang out in free mode and enjoy themselves. The airport has always been an iconic location in the GTA series, but it seems like Rockstar is planning to add more options for GTA Online in GTA 6. And this makes sense because GTA 6 is going to be the first GTA game with a map that is built for GTA Online. GTA 5, GTA 4, and the other GTA games before it were all built for single player first, and then online was built on top of it. So this should result in a pretty good improvement to the online free mode experience across the map. Now, if we go a little south, we have a handful of islands down here. They're not really built out at the moment. We know this one's going to contain a tennis center, as I mentioned earlier, but these ones, including this Dorito-shaped island, are not really built out at the moment, so we're going to have to wait and see what's going on there as we see more about them. We do have a small town down here called Homestead that was part of some of the leaks, along with some wetlands, which were originally expected to be a lot larger, but it seems like Rockstar slimmed them down. There is allegedly going to be a Flamingo Wildlife Institute headquarters down here, which was actually shown in Trailer 1, so gonna have to wait and see what happens there. Hopefully that's part of a mission or two, which sounds pretty interesting. And then most importantly, my favorite part of the map is the Gator Keys, which are of course a parody of the Florida Keys in real life. So this is going to be a stretch of road that goes all the way from Vice City and also has a little connector south of Homestead, and this is going to contain a handful of islands that are currently not really built out, but should contain some pretty interesting information that we should learn about soon. We do know that this one is going to have a blimp on it, and then most importantly, we know this one is going to have a naval air station, which is actually something that is in real life, which I actually learned about myself. So in the Florida Keys, there is actually a naval air station towards the end of the Florida Keys. So it seems like this will kind of be like the Fort Zancudo in GTA 6, and that's going to be all the way down here. But I do expect this drive to be really beautiful and also really popular for racing in GTA Online. And that's pretty much it. So that is the information that we know so far about the GTA 6 map. This is literally the most up-to-date and the most accurate look at what it's going to look like. Now, it's worth keeping in mind that this isn't official and it will continue being updated. When Trailer 2 releases, probably later this year, this map is going to get a significant upgrade in terms of information as we learn more about the game. But right now, it's kind of just stagnant where it is until more information starts being released. So if you want to browse around it yourself, and there are tons of really great features for this map in terms of browsing it, including overlaying the GTA 5 map as I did earlier, I'll leave a link to it in the description down below if you want to go ahead and check it out. So feel free to check it out and also bookmark it so you can stay updated on when this map is updated with new information. But I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below. What are your thoughts about the GTA 6 map currently in terms of what we know so far? Do you think it's a worthwhile upgrade over GTA 5? And then most importantly, what features and additions do you want to see added to this map before GTA 6 releases? Let me know your thoughts and opinions in those comments down below because I really want to hear from all of you. But if you enjoyed this video and you like staying updated on the latest news surrounding GTA 6 and the GTA series in general, leave a like and subscribe down below for more GTA 6 coverage just like this, and I will see you in the next one.